What's going on? My name's Aaron, and I'm bringing you another booster pack opening. Today we have Ikoria, as well as a box topper, which will open at the end. I'm trying to move through this one fairly quickly. All right. All right. So we need to get some good mythics going on here. All right. First hit is Everquill Phoenix. Two colorless and two red for a Phoenix with mutate, 3 colors and a red. Flying. Whenever this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather. With 1, sacrifice Feather, return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's awesome. And it says target Phoenix card, so it could work with other Phoenixes, not just itself. So that's interesting. All right. Not too much value on that. I kind of zoom past most of these here. See if there's any of the showcases in the back. There's actually not much value in the uncommon slot, if any. So I'm going to keep those stacked for now. All right. Companion token there. All right. And Genesis Ultimatum. 2 green, 3 blue, 2 red. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest into your hand. And then exile. Genesis Ultimatum. All right. On to the next pack. The showcase cards in here are absolutely gorgeous when there's foil, especially. And you can still get the foil ones out of these packs, so as opposed to just the collector packs. We have a foil, uncommon. And a Labyrinth Raptor, which is for Rakdos. You have a Nightmare Dinosaur with Menace. Whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. And you can pay Rakdos again to creatures you control with Menace. Get 1 plus 1 plus 0 until end of turn. A little added bonus there. I don't think that's a very good one from the set here. All right. On to the next pack. How's everybody doing today? We got a little bit of rain out here in the northwest today. We're getting poured on. All right. And Yadoro, Wandering Monster. The Godzilla form of this is fantastic. It's just amazing. Looks great. 5 colorless, 2 red for a legendary creature, Dinosaur Turtle. Trample and Haste. Cycling for colorless and a red. When you cycle Yadoro, shuffle it into the library, or into your library from your graveyard. If you cycled a card named Yadoro Wandering Monster 4 more times this game, put it on the battlefield from your graveyard instead. Wow. Yeah, I don't know the odds of you pulling this thing 4 times. Yeah, unlikely at best. Oh, cool. There you go. It's pretty. I don't think worth anything, but nonetheless. I think you can only get 1 showcase per pack. That's how it works. I'm excited to open the box topper. I wonder what's going on there. I've never opened one of those. All right. And Human Soldier Token. Plains. Oh my gosh, great. That's fantastic, guys. That's awesome. Best card of the set, foil. It's not showcase, so it's only worth like, I don't know, 30 bucks, but still. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm super excited about that. Wow. Here, let me get that sleeved real quick. That is gorgeous. That is what we are talking about. If you're going to get a mythic, this is the one to get. I think these are going to go up in value. Everything's quite low right now. But I think these are going to go up for sure. I have 1 full of the showcase versions of this as well. So I don't like when these sleeves do that, but I'll fix that a little bit later. Fiend Artisan. Can play 2 black-green hybrid for a nightmare creature. Fiend Artisan gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. And you can pay X, red and green hybrid, and tap it to sacrifice another creature. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. Activate this card ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Yeah, that's broken. This goes in so many decks, so absolutely love it. Could be happier. Perfect. And we got a Triumph. These Triumphs are like in the $4 to $5 range right now, but this is another one of the cards that's going to go up for sure. It's a land that taps for 3 mana, and you can, I mean, it comes in tapped, albeit, but it has cycling 3. So if you're mana flooded or whatever, you're good. You can just draw a card. So cool. That's exciting. I love this card. Very happy to see that. In a foil, albeit too. On to the next pack. Now that is a good way to get a mythic. All right. Death's Oasis. For white, black, and green, you get an enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into the graveyard. Then return a creature card with less or converted mana cost than the creature card that died from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can pay a colorless to sacrifice Death's Oasis, and you gain life equal to the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. I'm not sure if this is seeing any play. It's got a lot going on. I'll have to check that one out. One of the crystals. See if we have any, there we go. Obligatory Great One. They're not really worth anything more than the rest of the cards, I feel like, for the most part, but they're just cool to take a look at. Something different. Wow, very cool. We're getting some good hits here. Luca, Coppercoat, Outcast. And it is got a mouthful on the text here, so we'll run through it. 3 colorless, and it's a mythic, of course. So 3 colorless, 2 red. For legendary Planeswalker Luca. Let's see if I can get it close. It's hard to read. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Creature cards exiled this way, gang. You may cast this card from exile as long as you control a Luca Planeswalker. And that's its +1. For its -2, it's exile target creature you control. Then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card with higher converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. And then you could -7, which, I mean, how often does that happen? But well, it starts at 5 loyalty, so it's within reach. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Interesting. Yeah, that could be, if you have a big board state, that could be game ending for sure. So I love it. Very cool. Very cool. We're getting the good mythics. I definitely can't complain. Not at all. Not at all. I do like this card. I just like Mana Dorks, and the fact that it can go either way is awesome. Black or green. Okay. I think we're about halfway through this set of packs. And then, of course, we still have the box topper for the end. Rugged Highlands. Hey, there you go. Awesome. Again, these aren't super high in value currently, but I can guarantee they're going to go up, especially the showcase ones. So awesome. This part of the box is doing great. I'm very happy with this so far. See if there's anything else exciting in here. Nothing really. Wow, that's amazing. This is a good box. The first half was a little bit lackluster. I guess it's making up for it. All right, Juggle Hello. Hey, Gem Razor. I don't think this one is super valuable, but it's a good card, I feel like. You have 3 colorless and a green for a beast with Mutate. 1 colorless and 2 green with Reach and Trample. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. And if you have ever played Commander, you know that artifacts and enchantments are huge in that format and any format. So it's something you're going to want to be doing. We'll see where this card goes here. I think that'll do pretty good in long term. All right, put the rest of these out here. I mean, check this art out. Gosh. So cool. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of all that kind of stuff. Just different variation from what we're used to is fun. I definitely wouldn't want it to be like that like always, but all right, got a foil, common, deadweight, and mythic. Riel the Everwise. All right. And it is 1 colorless, blue and a red for legendary creature. So it can be your commander. Human Wizard. Riel gets +1/+0 for each instant or sorcery in your graveyard. When you discard 1 or more cards from the first time each turn, draw that many cards. So, I mean, that's gonna do you wonders in any kind of a card draw or spell slinger type deck. So it's awesome. Very nice. Another mythic. This is going good. I am very happy with where this is going so far. Let's just get another big hit. The Fiend Artisan was in the hollow slot, so we can technically like pull another one. So we'll see. Rare. Hey, what? That's crazy. I know this one's not worth very much, but it's still awesome to see that. It's a beautiful card. Everquill Phoenix. 2 colors, 2 red. You have the Showcase creature Phoenix. And I just read this one not too long ago, so I won't reread it. But look at the art on that. Just magnificent. And wow, very cool. Yeah. And that's 2. We already got a foil rare, Showcase, and a foil mythic. So dime a dozen in these, I guess. Whirlwind of Thought. For 1 colorless, blue, red, and white, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. You gotta draw cards. It's one of the most powerful things you can do in Magic. So that's helping out. I'm not sure if that's where that's at value-wise. On to the next one. Looks like we've got about 6 or this would be our 7th pack left here. We are not doing bad so far for how these boxes can go, from what I've heard. Another mythic, very cool. Cheville, we're just getting all the good stuff. Very nice. Wow. Here, let me get this Everquill sleeved up now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's in the box topper. That is going to be fun for sure. Okay. All right, I think that's that pack there. Oh, I didn't even read Cheville. Bane of Monsters. So you're paying Golgari. So 1 black and 1 green for a legendary creature. Human Rogue with Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if your opponents control no permanents with bounty counters on them, put a bounty counter on target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls with a bounty counter on it dies, you gain 3 life and draw a card. So just an insane card draw engine. Plus, you're getting quite a bit of life. 3 doesn't sound like a lot, but that's going to start outing up quite a bit if you do that 2, 3, or 4, 4+ times. So very nice. I'll sleeve the rest of those up a little bit later here. Can we keep getting some good hits? Is that possible? Another rare. All right, another Triumph. Indetha Triumph. Land, Plains, Swamp, Forest. Taps for any of them. Same deal. Comes in tap, but you can cycle it for 3. So, cycling's great. Just as an added bonus. Pay 3. If you have extra mana, you get the card draw if you need it. So, oh, nice. Lord Draxus. 1 colorless. And then Is It? For a creature, Lizard Beast. Mutate, pay 2 hybrid Is It. And whenever this creature mutates, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Sounds good to me. Cool. Getting closer to that box topper here. All right, and Dinosaur Token. We have a foil uncommon. Keen Sight Mentor. Look at the eyes on that lemur. Is it a lemur? It looks like. Rare. Hey, there you go. This is a great card. Drenith Magistrate. I think they banned it in Brawl already so far, though. We'll see. We'll see what they do with that. Maybe they'll do it in Commander 2. I'm not sure. 1 colorless and a white for Human Wizard. And your opponents can't cast cards from anywhere but their hands. So that's shutting down decks that are playing cards from the graveyards and elsewhere. All kinds of things are completely shut down. So it can essentially shut down an entire Commander deck before the game starts. So good stuff. Love that card. I already have a few of those. Gonna add that to my collection. All right, let's open here. So are you going to pick up any of these boxes? What are you thinking? Anybody loving this set, the art and all that? Mythos of Nethroy. 2 colorless and a black. For an instant, destroy target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if green-white was spent to cast this spell. I don't know how good this card is in play, but doesn't sound fantastic to me. All right, just a box topper right around the corner here. I love these tokens. It's great to have this. Cool. All right, what do we got going on here? There's a foil land. An Ozolith. This card's awesome. The Ozolith, it cost 1 colorless, and it's a legendary artifact. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Ozolith. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, if Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from Ozolith onto target creature. So if you're playing any kind of a counters matter deck, that's awesome. There's a lot of stuff going on with that in the new set, so very cool. Majestic Unicorn. Or Auricorn. Interesting art. 2 more, and then we're going to the good stuff here. I guess it's all good stuff so far. This has been great. What do we got here? Lava Brink Venturer. 2 colorless and white for a human soldier. Lava Brink Venturer enters the battlefield. Choose odd or even. 0 is even. Lava Brink Venturer has protection from each converted mana cost of the chosen value. That's a 50-50. You know how that goes. Migration Path. That's a good card. Not sure if it's worth much. Heartless Axe showing up in the metagame in quite a few decks, so I will put that over there. I think it was holding it like $1. I'm not sure if it went down now. Probably definitely went down by now. All right, last pack before we get into the box topper, which is definitely exciting. Let's get rid of the token. Let's save that. All right, rare. We got Companion. Umori, the Collector. So this is being used a little bit in standard right now in the metagame too, I think. I've seen some stuff. 2 colorless, and then you're paying 2 Golgori hybrid for Companion, Ooze, which is a legendary creature. Each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. Wow. So that is quite it's quite the pushback. I don't know. As Umari enters the battlefield, choose a card type. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Very cool. Vulpikeet, really? A fox and a parakeet. Mated. I don't really want to know what that looked like. All right. We've got the good stuff here. Do I have a pair of scissors around here? I do, somewhere. But I think we can open it. Here. Oh, that's okay. All right. All right, it's upside down. Cool. All right, let's see what we got. Wow, very nice. Ghidorah, King of the Cosmoses. Showcase Godzilla. Wow, I love it. Mythic, too. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. What an amazing box. I love it. 2 colors, and you're paying green, blue, and a red for a legendary creature, Beast Elemental Dinosaur. With Mutate 3 colorless, Gruul Hybrid 2 blue for Flying Trample. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent card. Put that onto the battlefield or into your hand. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was awesome. I've got another Ikoria booster box as well. I'll be opening on the channel, so stay tuned for that. What a way to end, huh?